Hello. Today we discuss about the structure of human heart. Now, if we try to draw a structure, then we can see the human heart consists of four chambers, like this, like this. Here we can try to draw the right and left atrium and right and left ventricle. Now, these right and left ventricle are separated by interatrioventricular septum, like this. This is the interatrioventricular septum. Now, if we see this chamber is the right atrium, and this chamber is the right ventricle, and this chamber is the left atrium, and this chamber is the left ventricle. Okay. So now if we try to draw the valves of heart, then we can see, if we try to draw the valves of heart, then we can see in between the right atrium and right ventricle, here tricuspid valve is present, like this. This is the tricuspid valve, and in between the left atrium and left ventricle, bicuspid valve is present. Now, if we draw the left atrium again, it will be like this and like this. Sorry, like this. Okay. So the structure will be just like this. Okay. Now here the bicuspid valve is present. This is bicuspid valve. And if we see about the coronary artery and coronary vein, then we can see here at the right ventricle, pulmonary artery. This is pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery is present, like this. And here the aorta. Aorta is present like this. Aorta is present like this by forming a aortic arch. And and here some branches are present which supply blood to the right and left hand and brain. These blood vessels send blood to the left hand, and this is towards the right hand, and these are sent oxygenated blood to the various parts of brain. Now, if we see the pulmonary artery, then you can see it supply blood, deoxygenated blood towards the lungs, right and left lungs. Now, if we see about the veins, then we can see here this is the left atrium. Here total four pulmonary veins are present. Two pulmonary veins are present, these and these, at one side, and another one pair of pulmonary veins are present at the opposite or other side, which are drawn here. Okay. And here two veins, two blood vessels are present, that is superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, which supply blood, deoxygenated blood, to these uh, right atrium. Now, superior vena cava opens at right atrium, and inferior vena cava also open at the right atrium. Okay. Now, here uh, one more valve is present, that is semilunar valve, which is half moon shaped and present at the opening of pulmonary artery and present at the opening of the aorta, like this. And here then we see about the blood circulation throughout the heart. Now if we highlighted the inter-arterioventricular septum, it will see like this. We just highlight it. Okay, we just highlight the inter-arterioventricular septum like this, and these portion is the apex of heart, which slightly tilt towards the left side, towards the slightly tilt towards the left side. Now this portion is the right side of heart. This portion is the right side of heart. This is the right side, and this portion is the left side. This portion is the left side. This portion is the left side of heart. Now if we label this, here we can see this is the right side of heart. This is the right side of heart, and this is the left side of heart. This is the left side of heart. Okay, if uh, if we see about the blood circulation, then we can see the systole and diastole, that is simultaneous contraction and relaxation of arterial atrium and the ventricle occurs inside the heart. Now at first the deoxygenated blood from the lower portion of the body, that is abdomen, legs, etc., goes to the inferior vena cava, that is inferior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and reach inside the, this is right atrium, reach inside the right atrium. And from the upper side of the body, the deoxygenated blood again comes inside the superior vena cava. This is superior vena cava, and goes inside these right atrium. Now inside the right atrium, the deoxygenated blood comes. Now when the now if we see the left side of heart, here from the lungs, after oxygenation, the oxygenated blood comes inside this left atrium, through these pulmonary veins. These are pulmonary veins. Now we label this pulmonary vein. Now we erase these labels. Now all oxygenated blood comes inside this left atrium through pulmonary vein like this. O2 blood. Okay. Now now these these both, this is right atrium and this is left atrium. Now both right and left atrium are contracted, and these bicuspid and these tricuspid both valves are opened. Now these bicuspid and tricuspid valve opens towards the lower side, and the blood, oxygenated blood, goes from the left atrium to the left ventricle ventricle and then goes and then goes and then goes inside the aorta. What is this? This is aorta. After opening the semilunar valve, this is semilunar valve. Semilunar valve. Okay. Now oxygenated blood goes inside the aorta and send the oxygenated blood towards brain, towards left and right heart, left and right hand. This blood vessels send the blood, oxygenated blood, towards the right hand, and this towards the left hand. And here a one more aorta, that is ventral aorta, continues from the previous this aorta, and this is dorsal aorta, and it again continues into ventral aorta. This dorsal aorta send the oxygenated blood towards our dorsal side, and these dorsal aorta again continue inside the ventral aorta, and these ventral aorta send blood towards our ventral side. And now if we see at the right side, then the deoxygenated blood goes inside the right ventricle due to opening of these tricuspid valve, and here deoxygenated blood comes, and after the contraction of ventricle, this deoxygenated blood goes inside the pulmonary artery, because this semilunar valve again opens, and this deoxygenated blood goes inside the pulmonary artery, and again they goes inside the right and left uh, lungs for oxygenation. And then again after oxygenation, these oxygenated blood again comes inside the left atrium, and then again goes inside the left ventricle, and then again goes inside the aorta and supply blood throughout the body and body tissue. And this structure is called as aortic arches, which is formed by the aorta. This is aortic arch. Now this is the whole structure of the heart, human heart, and the blood circulation process. And the atrium and auricle, these are two different terms. Atrium are the complete chamber of heart, but auricle are the ridges present at the both atrium. Okay, so sometimes students get confused about these two terms, but actually auricle and atrium are both are different terms. Auricle are ridges and are present in atrium, and atrium are the whole chamber, and the ventricle is the lower two chamber. And at the right corner, at the corner of right atrium, here the SA node and here the AV node are present, and the impulse are produced from this SA node and goes inside the AV node, and then further moves throughout the heart, which generate the systole and diastole condition. Okay, so thank you, and if we like this video, do share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.